Welcome back to Wheel Reverend, the channel where speed meets precision, and passion for two wheels fuels everything we do. Today, we've got something extraordinary, something that blurs the line between track-bred aggression and Italian design finesse. Say hello to the 2026 Aprilia Superveloce 1000A, a machine that's not just pushing boundaries, it's completely redrawing the map of what a superbike can be. Now, Aprilia isn't new to the game. We've seen what they're capable of with the RSV4 and Shunno lines. But the Superveloce 1000, this is different. It's not just a superbike, it's a statement. And today, we're going deep. Buckle up, gearheads. Let's dive into what makes this the most exciting release from Noel in years. Let's start with the heart of this beast, the engine. Aprilia has taken its proven 1.099cc V4 engine, a descendant of the RSV4 platform, and refined it to an even higher state of tune. We're talking 228 horsepower at 13,200 RPM, with torque figures hovering around 117 Nm at 10,800 RPM. That's not just raw power, it's precision-welded performance, with a screaming top end and battery mid-range that gives you relentless drive out of every corner. Aprilia has also managed to shave weight while increasing thermal efficiency. The new cylinder head architecture improves cooling flow, and the titanium valves with revised cam profiles ensure lightning-fast response. And for those of you wondering about emissions, yes, it's Euro 6+ compliant, but without strangling the soul of the engine. They've achieved this with the smart twin-injector system and variable length intake funnels. On paper, it's engineering genius. On the road, it's symphonic mayhem. And while we're on the subject of tech, let's talk about the electronics. The Superveloce 1000 features Aprilia's latest APRC suite, that's Aprilia Performance Ride Control. You get 8-level traction control, 3-level wheelie control, cornering ABS, launch control, cruise control, and engine brake management. All of it is tunable on the fly via a redesigned 6.5-inch full-color TFT dash, which is now more intuitive than ever, with gesture controls and glove-friendly haptics. Now, for those of you who live for track days, Aprilia hasn't forgotten about you. The 2026 Superveloce comes with an optional Track Mode Plus, developed in conjunction with Aprilia Racing. It includes data logging via GPS, lap time telemetry, lean angle tracking, and even live tire temperature readouts. Want your own virtual crew chief? This is as close as it gets. But here's where the Superveloce really carves its own identity: a design. This isn't just another rebodied RSV4 number. Aprilia has reimagined the concept of a sport bike, blending retro-futuristic cues with modern aerodynamic functionality. You'll immediately notice the mono-LED headlight encased in a floating fairing design, reminiscent of classic GP racers. The twin carbon fiber winglets aren't just for show, they produce up to 15 kilograms of downforce at 240 kilometers per hour, keeping the front planted without sacrificing turn and agility. The tail section is minimalist, but aggressive, a nod to the Café Tilde copyright racer ethos, while the full carbon fiber belly pan and side fairings scream MotoGP inspiration. The entire chassis is wrapped in a mix of carbon and aircraft-grade aluminum, which brings the dry weight down to an astonishing 175 kilograms. That's nearly 10 kilograms lighter than the outgoing RSV4 factory. Speaking of the chassis, Aprilia's engineers didn't stop at just shedding weight. The aluminum twin spar frame has been revised for increased torsional rigidity, and the swing arm is now a single-sided unit, both for aesthetic impact and weight optimization. Suspension duties are handled by the best in the business. Fully adjustable Aitlin's NPX 2.0 forks up front and a TTX rear shock, both electronically controlled. Whether you're carving apexes on a track day or blitzing a mountain road, this setup reads the road and responds before you even finish the thought. Braking, as savage as you'd expect. Up front, you get Brembo-style EMA-R calipers gripping 330mm floating discs, while the rear is a 245mm disc with the Brembo 2-piston unit. The system is linked and corner-sensitive, and no matter your lean angle, you're getting controlled, confidence-inspiring stops. The Superveloce also introduces a brand new tire collaboration with Pirelli, the Diablo V5S, custom developed for this platform. Stick your compound, optimized heat cycle, and a profile that improves mid-corner stability without sacrificing flickability. Add to that the revised geometry, a 24.1 degrees of rake and a shorter tray lay, and you're looking at a bike that changes direction like a scalpel in the hands of a neurosurgeon. Now let's talk cockpit experience. The riding position strikes a perfect balance between committed and rideable. Rear sets are adjustable. The clip-ons are slightly raised compared to the RSV4. The seat is Alcantara, with optional memory foam inserts for longer rides. Aprilia even offers a touring pack AS, Relay with a small tank bag, USB charging, and even heated grips. That might sound sacrilegious for a superbike, but Aprilia knows this is a dream machine some riders will want to live with every day. And here's the kicker: all of this comes in at a surprisingly competitive price. The base Superveloce 1000 starts at $28,999, with the Carbon Extreme Edition retailing at $32,500. That includes the full carbon bodywork, a race-tuned Aprilia APRC titanium exhaust, and dedicated EQ mapping. When you consider what Ducati, BMW, and MV Agusta are charging for their halo bikes, Aprilia's pricing is not just competitive, it's disruptive. But pricing aside, the 2026 Aprilia Superveloce 1000's real strength is its personality. It's a rare blend of razor-sharp performance and cinematic style. It's for the rider who doesn't just want speed, they want soul. You don't just ride this bike, you experience it. Every blip of the throttle is a conversation with the V4 engine. Every apex is a dance. Every red light is a moment to admire the sculpted bodywork and bask in the sound of the V4 ticking as it cools. There are very few bikes that feel this complete. You get heritage, performance, tech, and exclusivity all wrapped in a package that doesn't just want to be faster, but better. Aprilia has taken everything they've learned from MotoGP, from WSBK, from decades of pushing the envelope, and distilled it into the Superveloce 1000. This isn't just a bike, it's a legacy on two wheels. So, who's this bike really for? If you're looking for a daily commuter, look elsewhere. If you're looking for a budget-friendly first ride, this isn't it. But if you're an enthusiast who understands the beauty of a perfectly balanced V4, if you appreciate engineering that goes beyond the spec sheet, and if you want to own something that feels like a sculpture made for speed, the Superveloce 1000 is calling your name. And the verdict from us here at Wheel Reverend: Aprilia nailed it, not just in performance numbers or design tweaks, but in giving us a bike that feels truly alive, one that stirs something deep in the soul of every rider. If you ever get the chance to hear that V4 scream down a back straight, don't just listen, feel it. That's the sound of Italian ambition. That's the sound of the 2026 Aprilia Superveloce 1000. Thanks for riding with us here at Wheel Reverend. If you love this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let us know in the comments when you take the Superveloce over the Panigale V4 or the BMW M1000RR, or is this in a league of its own? Until next time, ride safe, ride fast, and keep revving.